mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends. I was watching that show earlier.
You good, bro? Go ahead.
All right. I'm ready for another close-up, Mr. DeVille. Welcome to Wordplay Podcast, episode 36. I am your host, Dre Parker, and as always, by my side, Big J.
What up?
We are not in the street, but we are in these streets. I got to get this monologue shit together.
What's good?
Let me know what's going on, broski.
Shit, same old shit, different toilet, my nigga.
Nah, I feel like we need to switch it up a little bit. Y'all know, like I said, if y'all just tuning in, this is episode 36. You got 35 of them bitches to catch up with us. Nah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Do not be a hater all your motherfucking life.
Yes.
I understand that when motherfuckers is doing better than you, you feel away. But guess what, bitch? You can do it too.
Like, subscribe, share, Wordplay the podcast, YouTube, iTunes, all that shit.
YouTube, it ain't really all that shit. It's just YouTube, iTunes. Instagram, you know, Instagram, Wordplay the podcast.
Facebook.
You said who?
I said Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. I ain't really been on Facebook like that. I want to kind of like get on that too.
Yeah.
Like I like over this past like week, I just like realized that like on Facebook, bro, like you don't get the same love or gravity when it comes to promoting anything. Like
your reach ain't as long unless you pay. But this is the kicker. You know, when you sit up there and you got 2,000 friends and you know 90% of them, that's a lot of people. Yeah.
You would expect that, like, you would get that return.
Yeah, get more of a,
you know what I'm saying?
Viewership.
But even the motherfuckers with 5,000 friends, which is the max, they'll get like 300 likes. Like, that shit fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you can't like my shit? You can't share my shit? You don't want to see me succeed?
You know what the best thing they start doing?
What?
How Instagram show you how many people viewed it.
Yeah.
And then you can compare it to your likes and shit.
Yeah.
So if 100,000 niggas viewed that shit, but only 20 niggas like it, that means it's a whole lot of haters.
I ain't gonna even say a whole lot of haters, but you know what? Fuck it. Y'all niggas is haters. If I like something, I'm sharing it. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but
so I don't want to hear I like the shit if you ain't liking the shit.
Yeah, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That shit just was weird. So I'm not promoting on Facebook ever. Like, no, I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Strictly Twitter, strictly Instagram. That's at Wordplay the podcast. You know what I mean?
Across the board, everything.
Yeah, across the board. At Wordplay the podcast. I'm not fucking with these niggas, man. Like that's like me just like, you know, that was some real shit that I was saying. Like when you on, like everybody want to suck your dick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not literally like get on their knees, but like that's when they start dick sucking. Oh, you know, can I fuck with you? And you know what I mean? Can I get on
the show? And yeah.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I understand completely just because it's simple fact is I know a lot of motherfuckers that I support.
Yeah.
And I don't get that saying
when we recorded in the bathroom.
And it's not just the podcast because it's been other shit that I've been, you know, getting off the ground and it's still been the same way.
Yeah. I don't understand that shit. Like, black niggas be in niggas' way. But the white people will fuck with you heavy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That kind of go with one of our topics we was talking about with the Kevin Hart shit.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna fuck with you heavy.
Yeah.
The white people is what put you up. You know what I'm saying? Black people don't do shit, man. They be on some hating shit. But I
ain't gonna say all of them.
You know what? I'm gonna say your peers.
Yeah.
We in agreement with that. Motherfuckers you went to high school with, motherfuckers you went to nigga grade school, whatever, college. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they see you and they be like, oh, I see you. Cause like you don't even know like how many niggas like since we've been doing this shit that done hit me up in my DM, you know what I'm saying, or my inbox, like, damn, bro, I see you, like, bro. And I'm like, well, damn, nigga, why you ain't go look at the video? Why you ain't comment? Why you ain't share? Like, none of that.
Yeah.
Like,
all across the board. But if you think about it, most of the time, when we put out shit and shit like that, we get a good response from people, like, talking to us about it.
Yeah.
So, to not see it translate onto, like, the social media aspect, like, as far as numbers and shit, that shit is kind of, like, it's irritating. And it can
I ain't gonna say it's irritating, but it's mind-boggling.
That, and it kind of make you, like, maybe I'm directing the... You know what I'm saying? My content to the wrong people. Yeah.
That's why I said fuck it. Like with Instagram, like Facebook, I always say Facebook is more personal. Facebook is more where you got people that you know and you fuck with. Yeah. Whereas Instagram, people are there strictly for content.
You feel what I'm saying? I mean, like, granted, you might be following motherfuckers that you know.
Yeah.
But a lot of your followers are gonna be people you met on the gram or people you met on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Because they like what you're doing.
Yeah.
That type of shit, and they gonna boost you up. You feel what I'm saying? Just on some real shit.
Yeah,
like I can't count how many niggas that I know that do music that went out of town and say, I get so much love in Cali. I get so much love in Atlanta. Even in New York, like, nigga, if you can make it there, you can make it
like Milwaukee and shit like that. When niggas they love Detroit niggas.
Like, nigga, like, how the fuck that shit don't resonate at home?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit some sucker shit.
Yeah.
It is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas need to do better on that shit, bro. Like,
and like how you said about the peers, theoretically, we are in the same race because we graduated at around the same times and shit like that.
Right.
So to like your shit would be kind of like, they might feel insecure, not all the ways, but just some cases they might feel like, oh, you doing better than them,
right?
So they ain't you will get it anyway.
But you don't necessarily know if I'm doing better. I'm just doing something.
Yeah, and that means some people can be insecure within themselves because they ain't doing what they want to do.
I mean, I see it, but I still don't understand it.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
It's kind of like how you remember we was talking a while ago about basketball and shit, and you said you don't watch basketball that much because you don't want to see them niggas. It's like, I forgot what the exact reason was.
Oh, no, because I said, like, I mean, you spend your time watching,
other niggas do what they want to do.
But not even that, just like these athletes that's making millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And you got 3 nickels in your pocket. You dig what I'm saying? Like you can spend that time doing other shit. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I will feel more comfortable watching a game from the sideline, on the bench. Now, I know it take a lot of work to even get to that point. Or even if I got a $7,000 ticket. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I know I'm sitting, nigga, you can hear me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can talk
maybe
about
that's what I'm saying. Maybe they feel like that too. Like, shit, until I'm doing what I want to do, I ain't supporting nobody.
But that's some sucker shit because realistically in this world, if you're not doing it, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to flex for a minute. Like, me and Big J been doing this shit since January 3rd, 2nd, 4th.
Yeah, something like that.
Like, we decided in the end of December that we was going to do a podcast. So basically, you know, we both tried shit before, like, you know what I'm saying, separate, not, you know, anything or podcast, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Not knowing, I don't know why it didn't work, it just didn't work. And maybe it was consistency, so we decided to do a podcast. You know what I'm saying? And now we on episode 36. We've been doing this shit for 8 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not a lack. Maybe we took one Friday off, and we still recorded that like Sunday or some shit like that.
Yeah. So the episode still came out.
So the episode still came out. We ain't missed shit. So consistency, and then now with this, we're doing other shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's all this podcast did. You know what I'm saying? Was give us a platform
to motivate,
to motivate, and then now we're opening up the door. Now we're doing like other shows that we're producing because we know that we can. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, we know that we're consistent enough to do it.
Yeah.
You know, so this shit take work. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still both go to work. We still work just like y'all motherfuckers. We still got to put 40 hours in on another nigga dime.
And just another light flex, we do everything ourselves.
And we do all this shit ourselves. We don't come up with the content. This shit kind of come up with itself.
It writes itself.
As long as niggas do stupid shit.
But behind the scenes production and shit,
we do all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with the food show, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a concept that we came up with, and we put everything together and shot the pilot. Now we in the middle of a rewrite because we didn't like the way it came out. So, you know, but that's how the game go.
Yeah.
Everything ain't gonna be a home run. You know what I'm saying?
But we know it's possible to do now.
Yeah, but like you said, but we know it's possible to do, and we know that we can. But you motherfuckers got the same opportunity. Y'all got the same 24 hours of fucking day we got. You feel what I'm saying? If I like the shit, or even if I don't like it, but I think it's kind of dope, or people need to hear it, I'ma share it. Period.
Yeah,
and y'all motherfuckers need to jump on board and do the same shit. Support. You feel me?
Just get out your own way, basically.
Yeah, get out of your own way. Period. You know what I'm saying? And also, we are looking for people to add to the show. So if you're looking at this and you really want to get on the show and be a part of the show, hit us up in our DM or even comment on the fucking video. It don't matter.
Yeah, for real. Because if you commenting and shit like often, we can see your personality more, and we might pull you in just off the strength of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never know. So support us, and for sure we gonna end up supporting them.
Yeah, facts. Now, let's go with the small talk shit. That was kind of like...
Yeah, so we got the... what we going to call it? Small talk? Or we going to rename it?
We'll call it small talk.
Okay.
Before we get into the shits,
yeah,
we're going to start with small talk. new little segment we doing. Now, we got two things in small talk that I want to go over it real quick. My nigga Slack, a.k.a. Black, dropped a new project this week.
Yeah.
East Atlanta Love Letter.
Yeah. I was a fan of Free Black, so I'm a Black fan.
I always felt like I put you onto that shit.
Nah,
that's how I feel.
You wrong.
All right.
You put me on to the song.
So how can you fuck with it if I had to put you on the record?
Just like Kiki was on fucking Drake album, and I never heard that shit until it came out, nigga.
All right, whatever.
You get what I'm saying?
Whatever. Tomato. But so, I know it's still the first week, and I know we don't really, give our honest opinions until we sit with it for a long time. I'm only 7 songs deep, and there's 14 records on the album. Did you listen to the whole album today?
Yeah, I went through it. I ain't listened to it today, but I listened to it when it first came out.
Okay, so what do you think about it so far?
I think it's dope, and I feel like a lot of artists, when they come back out for that second album, they either do one or two things. They either miss the mark as far as the music, or they come just as like it's equal, not better. Right. So with Black, I feel like he did what he normally do and stayed in his normal pocket, but he gave you more content about himself.
Right.
So now you can, like the first album, it was kind of like the shit he was going through. This one is kind of more of like him.
It's still the shit he's going through, because realistically, like just listening to it, when I heard Free Black, I was instantly hooked. I'm like, this nigga's dope.
Yeah, it was like somebody left him. And he was trying to.
It's druggy. Now with Pitt, like the only thing I don't like just so far first listen is I'm still in that same mode, like the grungy, low monotone type shit.
It picks up.
You feel? So because I'm only 7 songs in, and I listened to the first 7 songs twice.
Yeah,
that's why. Like I'm trying to really get it. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm hoping that it do pick up.
It definitely does. And then it's like it got so much shit in it. Like Free Black was kind of more concise to one subject.
Yeah,
all the songs kind of fit that. Yeah. This is kind of like painting a bigger, broader picture.
Right. Okay.
And then I liked too, after listening to the album, I seen videos that people was posting where he did like a private screening.
Yeah, I heard about that
movie, and he did it at a drive-in theater. Then got in the car with him and listened to the album and shit with him. So I thought that was dope too.
So you got to do it like not. I like that creativity,
but that's the type of person who really like who care about the art, like the art as far as how the consumer takes it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because maybe they can ask him a question while they're in the car. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if they hear something, they just turn around and want to say something to him, the nigga right there. And there's not a lot of people that's accessible like that.
And I'm excited that he put my nigga Cole on the album. Cole normally doesn't really get features like that. You know what I'm saying? But when he do feature, it's a dope record.
Yeah.
So, and I really like that song. But shouts out to Cole, shouts out to Black.
Yeah.
Now, we proposed a question like every other blog site this week. Lil Webby.
Yeah, so if everybody didn't see the little viral shit that went on, he kind of was. It was a video of the rapper Lil Webby. Is it Lil Webby or Webby?
I just say Webby. I just say Webby because I don't want to call him Lil.
That nigga older than us, nigga. So what the fuck we gonna call him?
Every time I think of this nigga though, like I always think of him saying, we at the radio station where that DJ kept asking this nigga about the seizures, bitch.
Hey, he said some off the wall shit. I think to who was it? It was Free from 106
Oh
Park.
Yeah. Webby wild, bro.
He was banned from BT shit.
Hey man, listen, man.
Yeah, but this nigga been viral this week. This nigga was viral this week. It was like a video of him chastising his kids because he caught him in a room with a girl and they was basically like running a train on her. So
shouts out to that. Remember, make my own sounds.
You stupid, nigga.
No, but that shit not funny though, bro.
Yeah. So my question I ask you is basically like, do you think him exposing his kids and uploading that video is basically, is it right? Is it something that, or is it the times that we live in now that makes it okay to do shit like that?
The shit is definitely not okay. That's some homebound shit, some homegrown shit that you need to handle inside your home. But the fact that we live in an age where people put their entire life on social media,
yeah,
it's not like oh my God, but why did he do that? Like, I mean, shit, I don't expect nothing different.
But somebody on our Instagram page had commented, and they had brought up a good point that, nigga, if it only
who was it though? Like, was it Ken?
Nah.
Okay.
It was.
Shouts out to Ken Shutter Boy though. That's my dog.
It was a girl I went to school with.
Okay.
And nigga, she said, what if that girl? All it took was that girl to feel embarrassed or anything, and then go to the police and say she was being raped. And now it's a whole question of something else. So you just put that on your kids.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's why it's some shit that got to get taken care of at home and not public
and social media.
But I don't expect Webby to really understand how shit move like that.
But as a grown man, you have to.
But the nigga is
you have
hood,
to be able.
bro.
I'm saying, but you still have to know how to navigate through life, nigga.
Man.
If you got some type of credibility, bro, like not even credibility, but if you got some type of
name for yourself,
yeah, bro,
which he does.
You have to watch the shit that you upload, and that shit like that was a story that went everywhere.
Yeah,
so it could have easily that girl could have been embarrassed.
But the funniest shit though is like the whole story went everywhere, but the story wasn't about his son's fucking running a train.
It was about him taking the doors.
It was about him putting the shit on
the video and taking the doors off the rooms and all that shit.
Y'all talking about the? I mean, I would say y'all talking about the right shit, but realistically, y'all talking about the wrong shit because they young. Yeah. Like they not 18, 19, 20, nigga. They 14 years old.
And apparently, it was more than just them in the room. It was supposed to have been 5 niggas and 1 girl.
And 1 girl. Boy, them was the days.
That shit crazy though. That shit crazy to see that shit happen over.
Yeah, I mean, no, not even seeing it happen over. The fact that it hasn't stopped.
Stop. Yeah, exactly.
Like
the shit ain't changed.
Bitches don't mind being bustos, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of intimidating though.
They probably saying they at school like we Webby sons.
Oh man, I mean she probably already knew though.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? I'm sure Webby got some type of paper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, by him being, and the niggas still do shows in the South. Like them niggas is legends down there.
Yeah.
So I know he's still getting to the bag.
Still doing Wipe Me Down somewhere.
He's talking about still doing Wipe Me Down. Cool. Or Independent.
Yeah.
Independent was his song.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker sparked the whole revolution. It was about 7, 8 other songs that came after that Independent record.
But what's fucked up is they iced him out the equation.
They did. No, he wasn't on features or nothing. Like, that's kind of fucked up. But cool. Shouts out to Webby though, man. Yeah. I really don't think that was a good move.
It wasn't, bro.
But
it wasn't at all. But it was funny. It was funny for us.
It definitely was funny for us, bro. Like, I don't think I'd do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't in my character.
I think I would be pissed though. Like if I like my son like doing some shit like that, bro. Like I had this conversation with somebody else the other day, and I was talking about like raising my son not to be
a womanizer
like I was, and those that came before me, cause the shit not cool.
Yeah, it was the times we grew up in the 90s, bro.
Yeah, but still like when you think back, like you know what I'm saying, cause now I'm all about energy and shit like that, bro. Like I took a lot of energy, on you feel what I'm saying from these women, and I gave them energy back. I had pregnancy scares. You never had an STD scare though. Clean.
Because it followed you though. I'm just saying like all the shit that you did. It's like that. It wasn't destroyed. It was just transferred from relationship to relationship. Yeah.
You know, and I'm not. And I'd be a because I got 2 daughters, so I'd be like kind of like contradicting myself. If I want them to be queens, and
then you want him to dog house.
I want him to dog house. Like come on, I gotta have it one way in my house. So they was like, damn, like I never really thought of it like that. I'm like, I just don't want my son like to be a womanizer. I don't want him to think that that's the way you treat women.
And then you don't want him to go through all the bullshit you had to figure out to the trial and error points. You know what I'm saying? Through all that life.
I'd be damn if one of my kids, young, 16, 17, talking about I got somebody pregnant or I'm pregnant. Man, I lose my grits, man. And I don't even eat grits, but I lose them bitches,
bro.
Dog,
I can't even see it,
nigga. I'm trying to kill
my daughter 4 months, nigga. I will kill.
I'm trying to kill something, nigga. That's that. But I don't know. So, are you ready to get to the shit? So, do you have anything else to say? Well, how was your week, though?
It was good, bro. Okay. I'm back to work now, so getting back in the groove.
All right.
It is what it is, nigga.
Okay, so I started my 15-day vacation.
Okay. Congratulations, my nigga.
Thank you, man. It's been a long time coming, man.
Yeah, I know you been.
Oh shit.
You got any plans?
Yeah, working shit. We gotta scout locate. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, see what I can do, and you know what I'm saying, see what the best. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm thinking about bringing a couple other people in, to help produce the show. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to create the best possible product. You know what I'm saying? Because it looks good on us. But I got a couple people I can reach out to. You know
so. But just a little sidebar for us to talk about later, nigga. When we bring somebody in, we got to make sure they just not an opinion and actually.
No. I'm not talking about for the podcast.
No, I ain't talking about for the podcast. I'm talking about for anything that we do.
Okay.
They have to be more than just an opinion. They have to be able to do some shit too.
Yeah, but I kind of want motherfuckers that's gonna do what I tell them to do.
But that's what I'm saying. That's a skill, like to be able to execute on shit, not just tell us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because vision wise, I know how I want it to look.
Yeah.
I just need to make sure that you can capture that. That's all I need you to do. Exactly what I need you to do.
Yeah.
I'm all for listening for opinions, and I'm open for all that.
Yeah.
But when I come up with something and that shit in my head, I have to see that shit come out. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not coming out right. Yeah. I have to see it come out to know that it's not right.
Because it's like a puzzle, nigga. Yeah. You can see everything out. You can place it.
Yeah. So, let's get to the shits.
You got anything what you gonna start with, man?
I got a lot of shit to go over this week.
Me too, nigga. We can start with the MGK or the Kevin Hart.
Well, I mean, I want to start with the MGK shit just because I don't think we'll stay on this that long.
Yeah, we got it. Go ahead.
Now, back to this is the third time we're talking about this mayonnaise mayhem.
3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row. Shouts out to that. The only white people can hijack us like that.
Jesus Christ. And Drake.
Yeah, and Drake. But it's kind of the same. Anyway.
Half Obama.
All right, so MGK was on the Breakfast Club this week. Had a great interview, I think. He got a lot of his points across. I understand a little bit more of him.
Yeah.
Still don't fuck with his music, but I understand him. And he's a rock star, though. Like, he's that kind of nigga. You know what I'm saying? What did you take from it? Like, okay, so Eminem dropped the Kill Shot, and I guess after the Kill Shot, it was kind of good, and I had a lot of arguments with that shit with motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Just because, like, man, bro, it's old Eminem. Bro, it's not old Eminem. Old Eminem is talking about Kim, his mama, and Haley was a baby. Nigga, that's old Eminem. I don't know who the fuck this nigga is.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. But
do you believe that Eminem iced him out like he said he did in the industry?
Bro, I don't put nothing past nobody because that's not the first time that I've heard of
artists doing that.
An artist doing that. You feel what I'm saying? So it gotta be.
I mean, they just said Nicki Minaj was doing that.
It gotta be some truth to that.
You know what though? What I was thinking of, if you look at it just from the sequence of how shit happened, like him responding to MGK and shit showed that he was petty about that shit because it happened 6 years ago and he responded. Two is when you watch the Sway interview, how emotional and how the shit made him feel, and I wanted to go at this motherfucker, and you know what I'm saying? How he was talking in the interview, he really wanted to go at this nigga.
Because he said some shit about Haley.
I don't think it was just that. I feel like he didn't like MGK because MGK said some other shit too. Not like some disrespectful shit, but just like he ain't the same M no more, basically. And then when he wasn't lying, so you know what I'm saying?
But I'm not sure if that's a bad thing though.
I mean, it showed that it kind of is. Because when he was the new M, we didn't like it.
Yeah, but the old M was full of drama and bullshit. Yeah. So we prey on a motherfucker's demise to give us product. But me personally, I would rather me not ever buy an album from you ever again, or listen to your music, and you're happy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Just because of how my energy is. I don't want to see a motherfucker fucked up just to give me some good shit. Like, no. Like, I mean, that's just how I go, but you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's arguable, but
I feel like as an artist, you have to know how to take the old essence of what people like of you and evolve it into something new. And I feel like what Eminem he did was change directions completely.
Yeah, because his old shit was all about him.
But what I'm saying is, you take I don't think it was about him. I think it was saying the most outrageous shit is what it was about for him. So take a little bit of that and mix it with like some new, like the new skills you picked up over the time. So when he put out that last album before he put out Kamikaze, it didn't hit the mark because he was trying something that's different from everything that he ever did,
done, which was reaching out to the pop shit.
But it was so like left field from what he normally do that people wouldn't accept that shit. So it's not people want him to be the old M. It's we want to see an evolved version of M. Okay. We don't want to see this like person that we don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect that. So
shit.
That's good. That's definitely a good
assessment.
Yeah, that's good shit, bro.
Good luck.
I'm not even thinking that deep into it. It's all about music with me. Yeah. Either I like the shit or I don't. Either I'm bumping it or I'm not.
I mean, I'm deemed as a fucking Eminem hater because anybody I talk to, they first thing they say he don't like Eminem. So you know what I'm saying, that's what you
like. Who be saying that shit though?
Niggas who fuck with him. Niggas.
No, what I mean by culture wise.
Oh, niggas.
Oh, niggas.
Yeah, from the city. You know what I'm saying? So those are the ones I'm arguing with. It's people. It's most of the time it's black people that tell me that Eminem is the best rapper.
You know what's funny? Like I guess it's where is it predominantly black at your job, at your plant? See, it's predominantly white at mine. Like it's white out in that bitch. So what's funny is, and you know, I had conversations with a couple cats. You know, they from Inkster or you know they close to the city or they fuck around in Detroit. They got a little sauce. Yeah. Oh, no, fuck that. They got a little juice, but they would. It was weird, like when, hey bro, did you hear the kamikaze shit? Because they know I got a podcast, so they like
know that you was gonna talk about.
They know I'm gonna talk about. Hey, what you think? You know what I mean? And I was kicking back, and I'm like, you know what's funny, bro? Like, you know how much shit happen to music every fucking week, but the only time y'all say something to me is when a white rapper do something.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? And it like I said, it's still my opinion. And this is for anybody who don't like it. I don't give a fuck. I feel like the only reason that Eminem is as successful as he is and or was is because he's a white rapper. Period.
I don't disagree with that.
I'm not denying he can rap. I'm not denying that he don't have a way with words. But it's a plethora of niggas that can rap like that.
And Joe Budden said, the nigga say he rhyme words, but he don't really say shit.
No, I'm not.
I'm talking about lately.
Lately, yeah.
Within the last 10 years, he didn't say forever, like his whole career, but he just saying like in the last 10 years, that's all you've been doing is rhyming words.
I mean, and I still remember like old shit, like bar for bar.
Yeah,
because that shit meant something. Like that shit was dope. It was relatable in a sense. You feel what I'm saying? Just problems at home, that type of shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I feel like because there's other niggas that can rap, like spit hard, like go hard with the way with words, like Eminem. Now, granted, Eminem cadence is a little different. Yeah. Which sets him apart from everybody else. But the whole wordplay and all that shit, like it's other niggas that can go. But the fact that he was white, and at that time there were no white rappers.
Yeah.
When Dre and them got him, yeah, there were no white rappers out here.
I mean, because if you really want to be honest, Tech Nine do the same type of.
Tech Nine scantless,
and he do the same type of cadences.
Tech Nine is a beast,
and he better, bro.
Hobson, a beast.
Beast.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of niggas that can really rapidy rap.
Yeah.
But they niggas.
My nigga down south. Listen to his shit.
Crit can rapidy rap. But I fuck with Crit though. Crit got I don't know why Crit ain't on, but that's just a whole nother story.
He independent right now, so it's gonna be a little bit harder for him.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't know, bro. It's a lot of niggas that can really go. You feel what I'm saying? But they black. And it's a predominantly black sport. Hip hop is and will forever be a black game.
Yeah.
Period.
So they fall by the wayside because the skill ain't where it's highlighted right now. It's more of the melodies and the sounds and shit.
But too, they're not different. You feel what I'm saying? They different, but they not. Eminem not only had the rapidy rap shit on top, the nigga was white.
Right. Yeah.
Like, nigga, like, oh, shit, I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some crazy shit
but
coming from that way.
But that kind of explain why the kids do what they do to stand out from each other. Even though some of them do be looking the same. But to them, if you ask a kid, they know the difference between everybody.
Yeah.
This nigga got purple hair. This nigga wear red hair. This nigga wear blonde hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To us, it's all the same, but shit.
Man, that nigga. But I don't want to,
all in all, that interview... what I took from it is
we definitely didn't talk about anything MGK said in that interview. Bro.
He in pain, bro.
MGK?
Yeah. He seemed like he going through a lot of shit, and the Eminem shit was like perfect timing for him because he took his frustrations out on that nigga.
Yeah.
That's why his record was better, and his record was really like digging at him.
Yeah.
And then you got to think about it too. At this point, what could Eminem really say about MGK other than he like sell more than him?
That's it, and that's why like, and when he picked apart the record, when he was saying like, nigga, like you talking about like sugar bub and honey buns and shit like that, you have nothing to say. You have absolutely nothing to say.
So why are you this petty?
And then when anything you can say, you either done or do, and nigga, you be contradicting yourself.
I don't know this nigga, but why you keep going at him then? Why?
Because it's putting him in a light, man. You feel what I'm saying?
And then you got these weak ass niggas like Bizarre putting out fucking diss on
Bizarre. You know what? Fuck that. Shouts out to Bizarre. Don't do that shit, bro. Don't do that shit.
Why?
So, you know, let's keep along with the same, because they're in the same team. So, of course, naturally, after Eminem dissed Joe Budden went on his podcast, the Joe Budden podcast, by the way, and was saying he did an hour and a half just completely on Marshall.
Yeah.
And everything that Marshall is and was about, right?
Yeah.
So in that rant, he basically said, what have you done for anybody other than yourself? D12 is not even fucking with you like that. Hell, Bizarre ain't been looking good in a while.
But to give context to that, Bizarre was on the internet talking shit already.
Okay.
After he dissed them.
Okay. So Bizarre, Detroit... Damn.
Detroit song.
Bizarre drops a diss record called Chin. Is it Chin Check? Tap? Chin Tap?
I couldn't tell you because the shit is. I threw it right in the trash.
Oh man, you put that shit out of the curve for Bulk Day, huh? We ain't did that in a while,
nigga. I sprinkled that shit, nigga. Listen. Right in the trash.
I sent Jay this fucking record just because I listened to it a couple times, and
the line that you said was the only line that was decent.
He had some straight lines. Like, you got to remember, we talking about Bizarre, bro. You know me, I'm the popular guy in the group. Big ass stomach, bitches think I'm cute. Like, he's not like a bar nigga. Like let's not even make that like.
So why do it?
Because he rap.
It wasn't executed good
rap, bro.
at all.
Because he rap.
Video made it worse.
Fuck it.
If I would have heard the song by itself, I might have thought a little bit deep. Like I wouldn't have sent you the record. I probably wouldn't have thought it was decent, but I probably would have looked at it way better because the video made it 20 times worse for me.
Do you want to give some overlay to the video?
I mean, I don't got nothing but criticism. So maybe you want to tell them what it looked like, but I'm gonna tell you what it looked like to me.
It looked dirty as fuck. It looked like he in a warehouse, like where they about to shoot a scene for The Wire at.
I'm gonna tell you this. As a nigga, and I'm not bragging or condoning any of that shit, I seen drugs.
Okay.
Why are you sitting there acting like you a drug addict with 5 fucking pills on the table? Whatever. You ain't got a pack of pills. You ain't got a bottle of pills. No, nigga, you got 5 pills, bro.
That's all you need.
And a quarter of weed, bro. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got no big
ain't got no money for the rest of the shit.
Then why put it on the goddamn table? You better off buying a bottle of liquor with all that money. He didn't spend all of $50 on his drugs. He could have bought him a bottle of Douce for that.
He was holding one Percocet in his hand. Now that shit was funny as hell. I don't condone doing drugs. I don't do drugs at all. But the shit was funny.
I just smoke weed, bro.
But I will not do that to Bizarre. I'm going to give Bizarre an A for effort.
I'm going to give him a...
No, fuck that. Hear me out. I'm giving him an A for effort. One, because he know that bar for bar, he don't want no kind of smoke with Joey. Not none. Alright? But he still shot his fucking shot. The same thing that go with MGK. He gets an A for effort. No matter what. Because you went at a nigga that is considered unbeefwittable in this game and you shot your shot.
You shot your shot right in the goddamn trash can. You didn't shoot it and like attempted and almost hit the basket. No, nigga, you wasn't even shooting at the basket. You was shooting directly into the trash can. You could have kept that shit to yourself.
Listen,
because that shit was not good, bro.
Okay,
that shit. If I was Joe Budden, I would laugh at this nigga, bro.
Listen, so I tweeted Joe Budden, and I'm gonna tweet Joe Budden ass again. I don't want to hear another Joe Budden podcast episode until your ass respond to Bizarre.
Fuck that, bro.
You don't even gotta do 8 bars.
Respond to M. Don't respond to Bizarre.
No, don't respond to him.
Respond to M if you gonna do anything, nigga. Do not respond to this weak ass nigga Bizarre,
I just think the shit would be funny.
And I ain't gonna call him a weak ass nigga, but that was a weak ass effort.
No, how was it weak? Listen,
he wasn't even on beat, bro.
Nigga, we still fuck with Silk the Shocker. That nigga never been on beat, nigga.
When the last time you popped in a 2018 Silk the Shocker song?
3 days ago.
2018?
No, I was listening to old Silk.
Exactly. I'm talking about some 2000. This is 2018, and this nigga Bizarre off beat more than he was in 2005, nigga.
You ain't shit.
The fatter he get, the slower he rap, nigga.
No, I ain't gonna lie. He the same fatness though. He the same fatness. He the same.
Fuck that, bro. That nigga weak. At that,
I'm not saying he's sweet, bro.
I'm stop calling this man.
I'm not
weak,
saying
bro.
he cold. I'm not saying he bar for bar.
That was a weak ass effort.
The fact that he shot his shot, my G.
No, nigga,
is everything I needed.
No.
Everything. Fuck it.
No.
And then who cares? Like in this world,
no,
who gives a fuck?
No, that shit was weak as fuck, bro. And then ain't nothing you can put all the sauce on it you want.
Listen, let us know what y'all think about honestly. Now we know Joe Budden a rapidy rap ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And we know Bizarre not. But the nigga still shot his shot. I can't be mad if David go against Goliath.
And lose?
Well,
you lost and he ain't even got to say nothing, bro. All he got to do is come on the next podcast and laugh at your ass. Because that's all that he got to do.
Joe didn't even recognize the shit, though. He was like, eh.
I mean, we don't know because that shit came out after they did the episode. Because, you know, they film on Tuesday. That shit came out Wednesday.
So we're going to see.
So Saturday, tomorrow.
We're going to see if he... Yeah, we're going to see if he say anything about it. Listen.
They probably come in laughing at that shit.
I'm going to tell you how the shit going to go. I'm going to tell you how the shit going to go. Rory and Marv is definitely going to rub Joe ass for this shit.
Nah.
Like, nigga coming at you. You know how they got niggas coming at you, Joe.
Because they want on the rap, though.
You got to watch out. You know what I'm saying? They gonna like egg the nigga on the shit. Joe gonna be like, it's fucking bizarre, bro. Like, come on now. You feel me? But like I said,
I hope he's seen the appeals and shit too, like I did. Because if he did and hint towards that shit, he killed them right there. He ain't got to rap against this nigga, bro.
Shouts out to Bizarre, dog. You get an A for effort over this way.
No, nigga. Oh yeah, that way.
This way.
This way of the podcast, nigga? No.
This that Dre way, nigga. That's that Dre way, nigga.
That was a nice flip. I hear that.
Yeah. Shouts out to Dre way.
All right. So you want to keep it moving on the docket?
Yeah, we keep moving. Because this nigga Jay is antsy about talking about this. We'll say, all right,
no, I ain't antsy about it, but I'm just saying this nigga Bizarre, he shot that shit in the trash. You got something else on this shit?
On the Bizarre shit? No.
Okay, so we got the MGK and all that shit out the way.
Yeah.
So we might as well go to something else.
He like, pew. All right, fucking cool. I'm with you, bro. We riding. We rocking.
We riding, nigga.
All right, now. So you want to get to the shits now? Oh, we got other shit to talk about before we get there.
Yeah, we ain't got to go to that one.
All right, so let's talk Snoop Dogg. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So did you see what he said about Kanye?
Yeah.
He was on. It wasn't Sway. But I think he was on.
It was Shade 4-5.
It was Shade 4-5, but it wasn't Sway.
Okay.
So Snoop Dogg was at Shade 4-5, aka Eminem show. And they were talking. The DJ on there asked him about like Trump. And he went on this fuck Trump, da. And he brought up Kanye. And Snoop said, "Fuck you, fuck Kanye too, fuck that motherfucker." Never really known for them two to have any type of relationship at all. Do you think that was a little harsh?
I mean, I heard people, what they got from that is basically like, if you like the racist person, then 9 times out of 10 you looked at as racist too.
Right.
So if you cool with this nigga Trump and we ain't fucking with this nigga, you part of the problem. So you fuck him along with, like, fuck him and you now.
Okay.
So you ride with him, you get what he get too. So fuck both of y'all niggas. So I understand where he was coming from.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit.
Especially when you group yourself with that type of person.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit now. And don't get it twisted. I fuck with Snoop. Not heavy, but light heavy.
I fuck with Snoop heavy.
Nah, I fuck with Snoop. Now, like, what'd you just say about, like, when you fuck with a racist nigga, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you associate.
Guilty by association.
Cool. Now, in this country, we've always had racism. Right? And basically, you just said that the nigga a part of the problem. If you fucking with that. Now, Snoop, not granted, he does a lot of shit for LA. Well, I know he do the football thing. He got his own league.
Yeah.
But he's also a gang member. Still.
Okay. What they got to do with anything?
It has a lot to do with it. A motherfucker, like, you associating yourself with certain shit, with certain people, you do the same. That's both could be potentially harmful to the community.
Nah.
How is that?
Because Snoop is not an active gang member, like, out here on
I don't know what the fuck he doing, because niggas still call that nigga for, you know what I mean?
But then you have to look at some of these gang organizations too. You have to look like it's not the same hood shit that you used to. Like, when you got these niggas like Big U and you got Nipsey Hussle and these niggas is elevated gangsters that's bosses now, and it trickles down to their hood. So when you talk about Bloods and Crips, it's a different blood than Crips than it was 20 years ago.
So it's no killing going on.
I mean, it is on a certain level, but that's not the whole what can you say, the totality of gang life. That's not what it is. It's not like how it used to. The block is not as hot as it used to. It's niggas. You like, for instance, Nipsey Hussle made a conscious effort to, when he came out, and I seen this in the Big U Breakfast Club interview. Right. He was saying that they together came up with basically the idea of like, the biggest thing in our city is the lines, the color lines. Right. So to make those lines absolve and be gone, then we have to cross the lines. So Nipsey Hussle wore a lot of red. You know what I'm saying? Even in his campaign, if you watch the video that he got with Snoop, in the beginning, it's him walking out on the balcony. He got all red jumpsuit on. Yeah. His logo on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what they pushed that and made that different. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying you're wrong.
What I've said was I'm playing devil's advocate. So basically, what I'm doing is like looking at what people could potentially say on the other side of the spectrum. Yeah. Like you saying this about him, but nigga, you do this.
But we looking at the totality of the man. We not looking at that. He's just a racist. Understand. But he's an asshole person in general.
Who, Snoop or Ye?
No, Trump. Yeah. So we know him for being a dickhead and all this shit. So him you fucking with him, period. Right. So Snoop, he might have been a gang member, but he do shit for the kids. He get back to the community. Right. He take care of his kids. He a good person in general. You know what I'm saying? So you can stand aside one flaw. Yeah. This nigga Trump got all the flaws that's against us. Right. So why the fuck are you standing with him?
Right. No, like I said, I'm with you. I
mean, that's why I feel like Snoop was getting towards.
Yeah, no, how he feels, how he feel. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, fuck that nigga, fuck you too. Yeah.
Speaking, like, while we on the subject of Ye, you know what I'm saying? What about the shit with him and Nick Cannon and
okay, so and this is what I wanted to ask you too. By being a married man, I guess Ye, and he's basically saying that he's out of the sunken place at this point. So he's responding to niggas. Yeah. Like, look, nigga. So I guess Nick Cannon did an interview with Vlad. And I guess he brought up the fact that he introduced Kim and Ye back when he was fucking around with Kim. So, I mean, like, that's as far as I got with it. He didn't say anything like freaky deaky though, did he?
Nah.
All right, now, so Ye fell away, and I think Nick Cannon just kind of fell in there because he was one of the last people to kind of say something about her, referencing her.
What made it worse is he was on Everyday Struggle that same week that Vlad interview came out. I think it was last week or the week before that.
Week before.
Yeah, so when the video came out, he was on Everyday Struggle the same episode on the same week. So him and Academics was talking about the whole shit with him and Drake and shit. And Academics was like, do it seem like Drake might have fucked Kim? Like the way that the Ye is kind of like dancing around trying to get back in Drake good graces, like he don't want him to release that information. He was like, it's kind of weird to me too that this is like that. So I don't know. It seemed like it could be something there. Not like that they fucked, but it might be something with that.
They was, he was hinting at it.
Yeah, he didn't hint at it, but Academics
he let it run.
Yeah, Academics.
And I'm speaking off Drake though.
Academics led him to the water and he just drank it.
Shouts out to Ack.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not really. He didn't really like say nothing bad about her or nothing for real, but
But as a married man, your wife had a past like we all do.
Yeah.
Right? And because her past is publicized so much that people constantly bring her up in conversation, would you take issue with that? Like, motherfuckers, instead of, because I would. You know what I mean? Because this interview, like, if you sitting on a panel or whatever the fuck you doing, the interview is about you, right? Yeah. Not about, you know what I mean, my wife. Because she's my wife now. She's not the bitch I'm fucking. She's not even just my baby mama. And like, this is my woman. She has my last name. Now, I'm going to need you to, when the motherfucker asks you about her, to say, I ain't about to do that. We ain't about to talk like that. Everybody has a choice.
Yeah, yeah.
You either going to say something or you not. The choice is on you. But my thing is, look at it from my perspective. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't talk about my woman at all.
I feel you. But playing devil's advocate and from the other perspective, Kim is a part of his past too.
Who's Nick's?
Yeah,
facts.
So he's allowed to talk about anything in his past,
right?
So as far as you could be in your feelings about it, but at the end of the day, like he said, you can't tell me what to say because I fucked with her first. I knew her longer than you.
I hit it first.
You get what I'm saying? Not even just I hit it first though. I knew her longer than you, so she more a part of my past than she is a yours.
That's. But okay, you put that with that. All right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't saying I feel like that because I'd be mad as fuck too.
But stop bringing her. I know she's a whore. I know that. I know.
And but she's a public figure.
Facts.
So at the same time, you knew what you married.
But I look at the journalist too, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you consider yourself a journalist, you know, as a married man, I know it's certain shit that I'm not gonna ask about. If I'm interviewing Nick, if I'm interviewing Reggie Bush, if I'm interviewing Bow Wow, if I'm interviewing Drake, if I'm interviewing Chris Humphries, if I'm interviewing Ray J, you know what I mean? I keep going, but I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna ask any of them about Kim Kardashian. You feel what I'm saying?
She's a married woman.
Because she's a married woman. She's a whole mother. Now what she does on her show and when she does these magazine express, well, that's her. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna indulge in that because realistically, I'm married. And what if the shoe was on the other foot? I'd be whole pissed trying to drag niggas across Hollywood Walk of Fame.
But playing devil's advocate again.
Do what you gotta do.
This is what she does. She feeds off of, like, this is what makes her brand bigger when people is constantly talking about her.
Bro, her brand constantly it is what it is.
No, what I'm just saying though, it just adding to the brand. That's her. That's all on point. The drama and all that shit is a part of
about that though.
Like, I feel like Ye more insecure about all that shit.
I don't think he insecure. I think because first off, I know Ye has done said and done did some crazy shit. But one thing I know Ye is an intelligent individual. You feel what I'm saying? This is a fact.
So you don't think it was insecure that he talking about, even with that same rant, he was talking about Drake. And Drake saying that Kiki is too close to his wife's name.
That's some weird shit.
But I never thought about that until he said something, bro. I never thought about he was talking about Kim Kardashian at all. Never came up at all.
Drake done mentioned a lot of women's whole name.
So why do you shit like that makes me feel like you're not stable and you just in your feelings about shit. But two,
like I said, we not industry. We in these streets, so we don't know yet. We don't know the gossip, and you know.
He said he mad at Drake because Drake hasn't come out and said that he didn't fuck his wife, and everybody's saying it.
Because
but Drake don't do interviews and address nothing that happens.
You could tweet, Instagram post. We see you champagne poppy. We know you post on Instagram. Just say.
But why if we not even cool right now?
It don't because like nigga, because it's still disrespectful as fuck.
He ain't make it up.
Who ain't make it up?
Drake.
Make what up?
The whole situation where everybody said that he fucked her.
No, he didn't. But at the same time,
he never said that. At the
same time, this is a married woman we talking about now. No, regardless of what she did, this Drake is a married control. Woman.
But I'm saying, as Kanye being a star, he's used to being talked about a lot, and he's acting like Drake has personally said something in the public to make everybody feel like he fucked her. He didn't say nothing in public.
No, but he didn't. But listen, you know that whole say less thing. Like nigga, sometimes you all you gotta do is say less, and people gonna run with it. And because you who you are, they're gonna believe it, no matter what. It run with it. Like man, come on now. Like yeah, it's a rumor, but because of who you are and who my wife used to be, it's one of those things that like probably like she done ran through it.
You see how long it took him to talk about the Meek shit,
Drake?
Yeah, in the interview, bro. It's like it's not like Drake like.
That's a rift between bros. That's some personal shit.
He want Drake to make a form like in front of everybody and be like, I didn't have sex with Kim Kardashian.
Well, I ain't saying in front of everybody, but I tweet it.
No, fuck this nigga, bro. Me and you ain't cool. Nigga, we just dissing each other. Your man's dissing me, shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro.
But you gotta understand.
That ain't got shit to do with me.
You gotta understand. I'm in this game. If I'm in this game, I'm in this game as a married man. Drake not a married man, so granted, he probably like, fuck it. Like, shit, nigga, that's your cross to bear. You knew that bitch was laid with the whole goddamn left side of the country before you fucked with her. But while you fucked with her, and then when you came back to her, my nigga, like, you already know how she get down. Or how she got down, rather. You feel me? What I'm saying is, I have to look at it as a married man. I can't look at it no other way.
I'm looking at it as, nigga, I don't expect my enemies to have no courtesies to me, period.
But we don't even know if they enemies.
They are.
We thought Drake and Meek was enemies too, nigga. And them niggas shaking hands. They got a whole little thing now, nigga, on every show. The fuck? They did this shit 3 times. You feel what I'm saying? Like we thought these niggas it was gonna be like nigga OVO versus Dream Chasers, nigga.
But it was different circumstances.
Bro, but it was
nothing serious between it.
I'm just speaking off of what we thought on the outside looking in. We've had that conversation. Like, nah, bro, ain't no coming back from that. We've had that conversation.
But no, when we had that conversation, I didn't say they couldn't be friends again because there was nothing that was done. There was nothing that was done that was beyond the lines of music. All the shit was between him and Meek was basically music or over Nicki Minaj.
Man, you bugging.
This shit is totally different. This nigga's son and shit been dragged.
Are you still playing devil's advocate, or this how you really feel?
I feel about this shit with the Kim shit.
Yeah.
Just on this, as far as Drake. With Nick Cannon, that's a whole different subject because Nick was doing interviews specifically talking about her. You get what I'm saying? So when they asked him questions, he could have basically like.
So you agree with me on that though? Like nigga,
I agree with you with Nick Cannon, but the Drake shit.
So you feel like Drizzy don't have to make a statement?
Drizzy don't have to say shit because Drizzy didn't say shit in the first place. Drizzy been doing Drizzy.
Where the fuck did that shit come from? Who the fuck said this? Like, hey, you know what, Kiki? It sounds like Kim. It don't.
It came in his fucking mind, bro. He said that's her nickname.
Kiki?
I ain't never heard nobody call her that.
We not in the street. We in these streets.
We heard Beyonce, nigga. We heard all of Beyonce and Rihanna nicknames.
I don't know what the fuck Jay called Beyonce. That nigga probably called her nigga Destiny's only child.
He probably call her B like everybody else do.
You ready, B? I think he do call her B. Yeah, but I don't know, bro. Like like I said, as a married man, like nigga, and because if like right now, like because of Kim, her past, if we say we fucked Kim, it's probably gonna get some steam. I'm just saying. Just because of like nigga, she had community pussy. Fuck it. She had community pussy.
Thinking about it, Nick Cannon, they had asked him in that Black interview, was he with her before the plastic surgery or after?
Yeah.
It was something about that too. So I can understand where Nick Cannon,
you're spending your time talking about my woman. But leave that shit alone.
Yeah, he could have ignored that question. So I understand what you're saying and how Ye felt about that. But with Drake, bro,
I get it. But realistically,
we ain't even cool right now, bro. I can't expect you to do nothing like that.
With Drake though, like Drake does not shock. Like he does not. I don't get savagery from him. I don't know him, but I don't get him as a savage. Like I feel like he is a guy that will respect the union.
I mean, it's just
on the outside looking in.
Nah.
Now,
I feel like Drake is a nigga who tired, bro. He tired of niggas throwing stones. Then what make it worse is he just came from working with this nigga. Then you let your mans diss me on your beat. It's like, nigga, my kid's shit that I done played you the song and talking about my kid. Right. And then next thing you know, this nigga talking about my kid. Fuck you, bro. You think I don't give a fuck about your wife, nigga. If they say I fucked her, then shit, maybe I did. And you lucky I ain't say that shit.
You ain't shit, Jay.
When you my enemy at that point. It ain't no common courtesies. No, I ain't saying that's a lie. Who said? I mean, he might not be saying nothing because he did fuck her. So you want him to go up there and lie and say, no, I didn't fuck her. Maybe I did fuck her, nigga. So at this point, leave this shit alone, yeah. Nobody was thinking about Drake and Kiki and none of that shit. You just put the spotlight on that shit and made the scene worse.
Got that. Yeah, I definitely never got that. But at the same time, Ye is an attention whore. So, you know.
And them new Yeezys about to come, them Yeezy slides about to drop with them ugly ass slides he got.
Plug the slides.
Every time he want to sell something, that's when he get back in tune with the black people.
That's because he fuck with 50 Cent. 50 Cent, I taught him the game, nigga.
He had to, bro.
Hell yeah. All right, now, you got anything else to say about that?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the real shits. I got one more thing to talk about before we get there, but we'll go ahead. Just the Chris Brown baby mama shit that we didn't really touch on.
Okay.
Like I didn't I just saw.
I didn't either. Nigga.
All right, so fuck it. We going to the shits.
Yeah,
we going to the motherfucking shits.
Yeah.
Is you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So we're gonna start. We're gonna do this shit exactly how I played.
So we're gonna start with the Kevin and Wanda Smith interview.
Right. So Kevin, no. Cat Williams.
Cat Williams, my bad.
Cat Williams was in Atlanta on a Wanda and whoever her co-host
Frank and Wanda show.
He got the roasting this lady. He got the roasting her cooking. It was bad.
He was
it was bad. And the fucked up shit is like watching the shit like I don't even think he was supposed to be talking. It was supposed to just be rant.
No, he was supposed to, but it was supposed to just like
be about the shit that they got going on.
Yeah.
She asked. I guess she got to ask him questions, and he didn't want to answer no questions, so he just started roasting this motherfucker. Shouts out to Wanda, because I think you held your own a little bit. You held your composure too. You know what I mean?
Nah, he cooked her. He deep fried her.
He did. But he's a fucking comedian. I think she is too, though.
She is, and that's what make it worse because she ain't had no faster.
She ain't had nothing.
No, and see, and that's why this story got so many layers because sometimes like Cat Williams, I can understand.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I can't. So with this, when him and Wanda went at each other, I understand that because you want to make like little jokes and shit. We can joke.
What? She didn't say nothing bad though.
I forgot what made him. Oh, because she was getting uptight about when he said something about her cooking. Mm-hmm. Because she said she know how to. She asked her what's the like best thing she cook, and she said broccoli. And he was like, he went on. That's what he was like. All you got to do is Google it and look up. It's only got one instruction.
But you know what? No. It was cringeworthy when she first, because she asked him that first, and he act like he didn't want to answer it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, nigga, your energy already. I felt it. Yeah. Like this nigga, like he on some shit right now. Like he don't.
Yeah, he on some shit.
He on some shit. Okay. So now we just give me a little background. We're trying to, you know what I mean, get to the icing of the cake.
Yeah.
Now they went to their little roast shit. You know what I mean? She felt the way obviously her husband did because it was the same night.
Yeah.
Her husband, I guess they was out.
They was going to the comedy show.
They was going to the comedy show, and they said that Cat said something like, "Oh, you came back for more" or some shit like that.
No, they said he walked up to her and he tried to say something to her. And they was talking, and the husband was listening to them talk. And Kat said something like, I told you the shit was going to go viral. I'm good for your show or whatever. So he was like, bro, go on by your business, my nigga. Like, he ain't like how the way he was talking to his wife. Yeah, so he told him to go on by his business. And Kat was like, I beat your ass. And that nigga lifted his shirt up. Like, nigga, I got the burner, bro. You want to get the fuck on. So the nigga, Kat, you see him in the video duck, like, backing up and then take off up the block running.
Oh, shit, nigga got a gun.
And then called the police. He's the one called the police. Because when I watched the news story, it said that he called the police and then he recanted afterwards.
This nigga pulled a gun on me.
He said that he pointed the gun in his face.
Okay.
But on camera, they didn't never show that.
That's some sucker shit. Cat usually be that nigga egging on. He gonna fight a 15-year-old nigga, but when the grown nigga, look at you better relax.
You get your ass and run.
You run. You still talented though, Cat.
Yeah.
But I don't like how you be moving out in these streets, man.
So, another part of the story, he went into, kind of like, I don't know if it's bashing, but he was giving his critique on the comedians and shit like Gerard Carmichael, Lil Rel.
Name them all.
Tiffany Haddish, Hannibal Buress, Kevin Hart.
Those five.
So, do you feel like that
What did the nigga say? He said they only give breaks to motherfuckers that bitches won't fuck.
Yeah, that. And he said that they not funny. He said Tiffany Haddish don't have a joke that you remember. I think he might have said that about all of them in total. Like, they don't have any jokes.
Well, he was saying like she hasn't proven herself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. She don't really have no specials, and
she ain't never been on tour.
Yeah, shit like that. And I'm not gonna say I get it.
And see, this is why I want to see your opinion on this shit
because like, how can I put it? He has women that's up under him. Lunel, shouts out to them. Shouts out to Melanie Camacho.
Yeah, Leslie Jones
and too. Leslie Jones. But Leslie Jones getting her gold done. Like she in movies and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like she SNL. Like she doing her thing. Like I ain't even gonna mention her because she's out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I guess because his people ain't in the forefront, like he probably promised them. You know what I'm saying? But that's because he's not taking care of his business.
That and the same shit that he was saying about Tiffany and them is the same thing you could say about them. I can't remember a Lunel joke that made me laugh.
I just remember Lunel because I think she did like she posed some new shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't remember a joke that she done.
Ugly motherfucker.
You can't remember.
You talking about
Melanie Camacho?
Niggas bitches that niggas won't fuck. I mean, or niggas that bitches won't fuck.
Same difference with
nigga,
them.
what the fuck, nigga? And
that's why I said he sounded like he was on drugs, bro. He incoherent.
I'm not saying that Lunel and them is
beautiful women. Yeah, they beautiful to somebody.
They beautiful to somebody, but I wouldn't fuck them bitches. Neither one of them.
Nah,
at all.
Nah,
not even.
Nah, I don't even think they got enough money for me.
If they run up on me, I'm crying rape. My nigga like, rape, bitch, get the fuck away from me. No.
I tell him I got the itchy scratches in bro.
Like, you don't want this shit, bitch. STD. Which one you got? She might ask which one you got.
Oh,
she getting a good digger. You stupid. I think she married though.
Yeah, but she said she'd be fucking outside of her marriage. She said that shit on the Breakfast Club. She was trying to fuck Wax, Charlamagne bodyguard.
Wax like no parts, 0 parts.
He was being nice and egging her out, like playing. But
girl, I tell you that. Not for her. She big as hell. she
gonna tear your ass.
She gonna tear you up, nigga. Fuck that shit, man. But all right, let's go on with the story.
Yeah, so do you agree with Tiffany Haddish not being funny, or Gerard Carmichael, or Lil Rel, Hannibal Buress?
I think Rel is funny. Hannibal Buress is he got a different type of comedy.
No, nigga, what it is if you a comedy fan and you like all forms of comedy, you know what I'm saying, where you can indulge. No, what I'm saying is you can indulge in something that's not a hood comedy and understand it and get it.
But it doesn't have to be like hood. Like Hannibal Buress is just a goofy nigga to me.
He's a nerdy black person, bro. So he comes with the nerdy black nigga perspective.
And he got awkward comedy.
Yeah, but it's still funny.
But it's awkward.
I found like 2 of them. I think it was he got 2 specials that's on Netflix. Yeah. It's funny as hell to me. Amanda, you know what I'm saying? She don't get that shit. She don't like it. she don't think the nigga funny. But that's why I said she's not like a comedy buff like
it's
me.
all about, and then too, like with comedy, and especially stand up. Stand up, you have to have personality.
Yeah.
To do that, because your personality, people are drawn to that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this is why you get the animated niggas and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and Hannibal Buress is good for what he do. He get movies like Tag and Neighbors. You know what I'm saying? He's funny. He's the awkward black nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, he's awkward. Like, it's just an awkward comedy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So,
like, to fuck with him, like, you gotta fuck with, like, Seth Rogen and them. Like, it's awkward funny.
Yeah.
Like, shit that not probably supposed to be funny, but it's
normally,
funny.
It's kind of like white boy humor with a black person.
Yeah. That's
you know
exactly
what I'm saying?
Hit the nail on the head.
So, when you, like, for him, he's funny. So, you can't say that he ain't work as far as, because I've seen him, he's been in Germany and doing comedy all over the world. Mm-hmm. So, for him, like, the shit happens for him. He just started getting movies and shit. It ain't like he been doing this shit for the last couple of years. Right, so he worked his way up, just like Tiffany Haddish. Mm-hmm. Grinded for a long time, and now she's starting to get her shot. And then he said a lot of shit in that interview that wasn't even right. Like, he was saying she ain't never had a special. She had 2 specials.
She had 2, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But we gonna get to all that. Because you can't be kicking a nigga's sister's ball over the fence.
You stupid.
Alright. Now, we told y'all how the shit started. So, are we there yet? Like, are you think we there? Like, to get to the...
Almost. Gerard Carmichael. What about him?
I don't really check for Gerard Carmichael. I don't know what it is about him.
Yeah.
He kind of remind me of Chris Rock. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the utmost respect to Chris Rock. And it's not that he's, like, not funny. Because he's definitely made me laugh. But... I just don't like his style of comedy.
I do. I watched the Carmichael Show. So and that's directly all his writing.
Right.
So when the type of show that is, what it do is it gives you a taste of different shit like that black people go through. And it ain't even like on no cheesy level. It's on some real shit level. Like he had an episode where he was at his parents' house and neighbors moved in next door. It was 2 Arabic neighbors, and they had the whole
turbans and shit. Yeah,
mom and daddy thought they was terrorists. Okay. Calling the INS and all that shit. Like, you know, and it's funny. He do shit like dope ass shoes and shit, Jordans, and you know what I'm saying. Make it about the culture. Yeah. So for him not to be like the typical hood nigga and to bring across like pop culture and everything that we like and make it funny. That nigga talented, bro. Right. So to say that nigga ain't funny, he funny, bro.
I'm not saying he not funny.
No, I'm talking about Cat Williams.
Yeah. I mean, I think all of them are funny in their own, you know what I mean? They got their own crowd. Like, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't be a comedian if you weren't funny.
But the people that he was putting them up against, like Melody Gamacho and Lunel, is not on their level as far as overall funny. Them niggas they stand up built tough because that's what they've been doing. They've been touring 365 days for the last 10 years.
Right.
So stand up, they probably can do that shit, rock a crowd, get the money. Right. But what these niggas is, they creators outside of that.
But see what Cat, and I'm pretty sure that I understand him a little bit, like of why he's saying it. See, he's associating like with the stand up grind. He's like, all right, you do the $20 shows on your stand up grind. Then you build your way up. Then you get your specials. You do a couple specials. Then the movies and shit start rolling in. See, a lot of people like, and by Cat being doing this shit for so long, I think he look at it like the same. It's supposed to be the same journey, but it's not like that now.
I don't think he was doing his research because if you look at it, Tiffany Haddish been a comedian, stand-up comedian for the last 3 years. Right. When they rebooted Def Comedy Jam for the first time, probably like 8 years ago, she was on that.
Right.
And she was doing shows before that.
But see, what I'm saying is
having shit that was on Comedy Central before that.
But what I'm saying is you got to look at what, like, I'm just playing devil's advocate. It's probably named this episode, Devil's Advocate. Mm-hmm. So basically, you got to look at it from this side. He's looking at how he came into the game. How even probably Kevin Hart came into the game.
But I'm saying they doing exactly what he's saying.
But the timing, sometimes it take niggas 10 or 15 years starting to get to that level. Cause he respects Chappelle. He never say nothing bad about Chappelle. But Chappelle been on that grind. Chappelle been doing this shit since But
that's what I just said. She's been doing that for 10 years too, bro.
10 years, but this is a nigga, Cat Williams. I think Cat Williams probably been doing stand-up for maybe 20.
But he not saying compared to him. He's saying compared to Lunel.
I think Lunel and them been doing that shit for over 10 years, bro.
But that's what I'm saying is they didn't move to the next level. Right. And it's not because of what they look like, nigga. No. It's just because they don't do shit outside of what they do.
No, I think it's because of the person that they're up under. It's the same concept as getting it, like signing to an artist. Like when you're a music.
So can you see Lunel or Melody Camacho being a supporting cast member in a movie like
Melody Camacho? Yes.
Nah,
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Melody Camacho can be. I would cast her like just off her physical appearance. Like she can be an auntie. She can be a neighbor. She can like Lunel is the only one. Lunel looks so different. Like, and not different as bad.
You only can put her in a Mac and Devin movie, like
some shit like that, like
some Wiz movie.
I mean, like I haven't like Melanie Camacho got that regular schmegular look. You know what I mean? And with all due respect, so I pretty much can put her where I need her. Like, no, she can't. She probably can't be like a.
She can't be a supporting. She can be in the movie.
No, she could be a supporting actress.
No, I don't think she can. Not to be.
It all depends on how you write it.
Not to be in every couple scenes, bro. I can't see it.
I can see her.
For her to be in 3 or 4 scenes in a movie, I can see it, but not to be.
She could be in about
a reoccurring person throughout the whole movie.
She could be in a lot of movies. I mean, just imagine if you look at it like if you watch Baby Boy. I know that was a drama. You know what I'm saying? But she could have been like the comedy relief, but she could have probably been Jodie's aunt. You feel what I'm saying? Because his mama, like they can probably pass as sisters. Mm-hmm. She could have been the older sister or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I know
that's good, but that's not a person that's in the whole movie. That's a person that's good for 2 or 3 scenes.
I ain't gonna say 2 or 3. I give her a
what reason would he have to keep going to his auntie and Baby Boy?
I don't know, bitch. I didn't write it.
But that's what I'm saying. She's not that type of person, bro. I can't
rewrite it.
I don't see her.
Maybe he flopped to her house here and there. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, I'm just like playing devil's advocate, and I'm looking at what I'm trying to figure out where Cat was coming from. Even if, you know what I mean, just what he was saying. Like, if you look at, like, if a nigga, like, I've been on this game, I did stand up for 15 years, and then I got my big break in this one movie, and then after that, I got another 8 years, you know what I'm saying, of a run, and then, shit started going sour because I was doing a bunch of dumb shit. Yeah. But realistically, when you come into the game, the only thing you can look at is how you came into the game. So when you got people up under you, the only thing you're going to do is tell them to do exactly what you did. You feel what I'm saying? Now, boom, they've been doing this shit for 12, 15 years, sometimes 20 years of doing this shit and never get that big break. Hell, look at Lavelle Crawford. Or motherfucking, what's my man name, lost all the weight?
Who, Bruce?
Bruce. Like, both of them niggas been doing this shit for a long time, and they funny as hell. I done seen both of them niggas live. Yeah. I'm a very big fan of both of their comedies.
Yeah, me too.
You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They ain't never popped. Like, as far as movie-wise, Lavelle, I think I seen that nigga in Of course, he was in Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
I mean, that was LaVelle in Better Call Saul.
And he was in Breaking Bad.
And Bruce was in one of them goddamn movies, but he was just a nigga on the sideline, like when the truck broke down. I can't remember what movie that was.
Oh, that was Ride?
Was it Ride? The truck broke down? Yeah, it was Ride. They got robbed.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, they never got their big break. You feel what I'm saying? So, I think a nigga like Cat, all he can go off of is what he's done to get to where he at. You feel what I'm saying? But times are changed.
But what is considered a big break? What it is they didn't...
A big break is getting your run.
They didn't... What it was is they didn't capitalize and captivate everybody in the moment that they had. Right. So when Cat was on top, and they didn't show enough to make people want to pull them into doing movies. I
don't think it was them. I think it was Cat.
I mean, it could have been Cat, but what I'm saying is when Cat was at the top, because that was the best time for them to get
stay there. He kept fucking up. So all that, like, their success is pretty much on them. It's the same concept as if you signed to a label with an artist. You're only going to be as big as that artist that you signed to. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Maybach. Like, just looking at Maybach. You remember when Meek was signed with T.I. Grand Hustle? Mm-hmm. The Rose Rare record, we liked it. Yeah. We don't know if it hit like that enough to where people gonna fuck with him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But Tip was going through what he was going through. He had to get the fuck on. Because he was gonna go down just like Tip. Yeah. And then get lost in the sauce. So he signed the Maybach. Rick Ross was on the incline. Yeah. When that nigga started doing it was over with. He was the biggest artist in the fucking world for at least 2 years. And in that 2-year run, you gotta know, like, nigga, all right, come on. Like, and then because them niggas is talented too, like, they was able to continue. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that shit go.
To be honest with you, I'm just gonna put it like this, and I feel like this, like, internally, I really feel like this. I feel like Cat, when he went out on his first run, he picked the people where he knew that he wasn't gonna have to pay them a big ass amount. So he grabbed the motherfuckers that he knew that was reliable, and I don't have to pay them a lot, and they're gonna come.
You don't think he thought that was funny?
I think he thought they was funny, but he thought they was safe. I feel like he looking at them, you can tell they didn't have the potential to go where you were doing movies and shit like that. Right. Other than, and Leslie, she genuinely funny.
Yeah, facts.
You get what I'm saying? Like, in movies she was funny, and motherfucking comedy she's funny. I watched, nigga, she's SNL, funny. Yeah. She stands out. So she gets the same platform as basically as Tiffany Haddish right now. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because she's pushed out there as
but she can't. But the difference between
and she's not the best looking woman in the world. So,
but she embraces it though, and that's what makes it funny.
But that's what I'm saying.
She be all over directly, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga be like, hold on, you big bitch, like, you gotta relax.
But, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. But he talking about Lunel and Melody. Lunel. Yeah. Well, that's what I said. Ain't it?
You said Lumel, but go ahead.
I thought I said Lunel.
No, you said Lumel, but because you was finna say Lunel and Melanie Camacho, and that M kind of came a little quick, so you was like Lumel, but cool.
I'm high, bro. I don't remember. But between them two, you can see that thing had a potential. Like, you can see it, bro. I feel like they was just an easy pick.
Listen, bro. Funny is funny. You feel what I'm saying? Funny is funny. Anybody can. I mean, shit. Realistically,
because he could have put Red Grant in there, and he didn't say Red Grant.
I'm gonna be honest. Hannibal Buress, it's an ugly motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But the nigga funny. Yeah. So funny is funny. Yeah. That's just what it is. If you got star power, like, or you around the right motherfucker that can make sure that you get the right light.
So that don't make sense what Cat Williams said in the first place. Because then you would think the prettier person would get the more opportunities. He's saying they getting the opportunities because they ugly and nobody want to fuck them. What sense does that make though?
That's why we gonna circle back now to when Kevin Hart was on the Breakfast Club.
Him and Tiffany Haddish
promoting their movie
Night School.
And that's all we gonna say about the movie because they're not paying us. Yeah. And this nigga, he wanted to smoke. Kevin Hart was pissed, but he wasn't pissed. Like, for the simple fact that Cat said what he said, he was pissed because the shit's still coming. And he's really like, damn, nigga, like, I'm trying to, like, make niggas pop. And you still talking shit. He wanted all the smoke.
Yeah. Because he told the nigga, like, you can come at me, bro. I can handle this shit. Because everything that you say, I'm impenetrable. My records speak for itself. Right. You can Google me and see that I'm above you. Every year. Yeah. every year since I've been out, my nigga.
Not since he been out, but go ahead.
I'm talking about since he been on top of it, where
he got his run.
Yeah,
since his run started.
His run is bigger than his run is bigger than anybody in comedy.
Yeah, facts.
So for him, he like, nigga, you can do that to me, but she on an incline, bro. Don't do that to her.
Right.
You fucking with her mojo. Ain't nobody come in and fuck with your mojo when you was doing it. You fucked your own shit up.
Right.
Let her do what she do. Especially being a black woman and you being a black man. You know what I'm saying? Say Melissa McCarthy ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Say that. Don't say Tiffany Haddish because she beating the same people that you fuck with.
Right.
And the same people that fuck with you. So if anything, you're supposed to be boosting her up, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Kev went in though, man.
That's why I said I appreciate that shit, bro. Because he talked to that nigga man to man. You can tell he was telling that nigga like, you wrong,
really
bro.
talked to him man to man, but he.
I mean, not man to man, but I'm talking about like
it wasn't. He wasn't.
He didn't sugarcoat it. He didn't. Yeah, I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna say Cat Williams' name because I want you to know who I'm talking to. Yeah.
That shit is wild.
It was powerful, bro.
He even brought Mike Epps' name up.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a hate thing, or do they really? It gotta be hate. I don't see it being no other way.
It gotta be.
I don't see it being.
And like he said, why you mad at me because you fucked off your opportunities?
Even if you don't feel like the nigga funny, even if you don't feel like that, he's still getting this run, and you either gotta respect it or check it.
Yep.
Period. You know what I'm saying? But to say like to come out publicly and say the nigga not funny, that's some sucker shit to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause both of y'all niggas, like especially Mike and Cat, y'all niggas is popular. Yeah. So and people fuck with y'all. Mm-hmm. So y'all have a way to sway motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? So to say a nigga not funny,
yeah,
you can sway a motherfucker to stop fucking with this nigga.
I feel like them niggas mad because they don't got the mainstream appeal that he do.
But they do.
Not like Kevin. I think
they don't have the same draw.
So I feel like they want to beat him so
bad. They don't
bad.
have the same draw financially. They don't have the same financial gain he can. But media wise, like attention, they gets it.
Well, Cat Williams do. I don't know about Mike.
Mike gets it.
I don't think
Mike gets
not
that
on the
shit,
same
bro.
level of a
First off, I don't even view Mike as a comedian like that. Just because this nigga has done roles in film that are serious. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you be like, is that Mike Epps, nigga? Like this shit is.
What roles did he do?
You remember that? It was the whole shit with the fuck the shit we watched the shit on Stars with my man's the whole LeBron the basketball shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he was kind of like comedy relief, but it was still serious. He had serious parts. Then he did a movie with Forrest Whitaker, which was some deep dark shit. It was some real dark shit, and he played Forrest Whitaker's brother.
Okay.
Like, and it was no comedy. It was a serious ass fucking movie. Okay. So I've seen Mike Epps in different shit. Like,
and he was supposed to play Richard Pryor.
Which would have been funny, but would have still been dark. You feel what I'm saying? Like, like nigga, you have the ability to be a real full-fledged actor, not just a comedian. So my personal opinion for Mike Epps, like, nigga, shut the fuck up about Kevin Hart, bro. Let it the fuck go.
And I think it kind
of because Kevin Hart is what he is. He is the funny nigga in the movie. We already know how it's gonna play out. Other than the movie with The Rock, but the nigga still was funny in that shit when he wasn't even trying to be.
He said he got a movie coming out next year that's a drama, no comedy.
We gonna see.
So we're gonna see how that play out. What kind of chops he got.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think we gonna go in there biased just because we're looking for him to be funny, because he's the biggest comedian in the world, on top of the game. Talk that shit, Kev. Flex a little bit. Sometimes you got to.
Depending on what the role is, though.
I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm open for it though. Like I'm gonna.
If it's a movie with killing in it, I can see it. He being good at it. But if it's something supposed to be like a drama where it's like a love situation and shit like that, I don't see him not being funny in that. But if it's some shit like where niggas is dying and shit, right, I think he might be on some serious shit.
We'll see. I don't know. But that nigga was talking that shit, man. Mm-hmm. When he brought up them numbers, like, so y'all gotta watch this shit. We gonna give y'all a rundown on it. So when Cat Williams said that he sold 2.4 million tickets, that nigga said false. That is not true. That nigga's a liar. I am the biggest comedian in the world. I have 1.3 million tickets. Like, that's what I sold. No one's above me. That nigga's a liar. That's what he said. That nigga's a liar.
And he is.
I'm waiting. Cat. Like, you gotta respond, bro. You gotta have a receipt. So why you said that, nigga? Tell me you was on drugs. You snorted 7 lines, nigga. Something. You smoked a 51. I don't like something. You got to tell me something, bro, nigga, because you just lied.
So I got a list right here. Stand-up comedy concerts from 1982 to now.
Okay.
Right. Highest grossing. Number 1. Lifetime gross in theaters, 50 million. Eddie Murphy, Raw.
Right. That's probably still, but I'll touch on that just a little
Number
bit.
Number 2, Original Kings of Comedy, 38 million. Richard Pryor live on Sunset Strip, 36 million. Number 4, Kevin Hart, Let Me Explain. As we go down, nigga, it's number 4, number 5 is Kevin Hart. Number 6 is Martin. Number 7 is Richard Pryor. Number 8 is Martin. Number 9 is Kevin Hart. Then you got Fluffy,
Glacy.
He dead? No, he alive. Don't do that to that nigga. No, that's Ralphie May.
Right, okay. I don't know, one of them fat niggas died, but go
ahead. Fluffy is number 11. Eddie Griffin, number 13.
Which one, though?
Dysfunctional Family.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Sarah Silverman, number 14.
She's funny, too.
This nigga ain't on the list at all, bro, and this shit go up to 25. Kevin Hart ain't. Cat Williams ain't even on here.
So where the fuck is he getting his facts from? He got them alternative facts.
The only thing that he said, the only thing that he said that was semi-true was because George Carlin. He said he was he had the most specials of a living comedian ever. George Carlin had 14 specials,
right?
So he wrong. Cat Williams had 7. Because he said he had 9. He only had 7.
Well, do they list the ones he had?
I ain't bring the list up, but I went through the Wikipedia and the other Google shit, and I got all the names of them and I counted them up. So Cat Williams has 7. Dave Chappelle has 6. Chris Rock has 6. Kevin Hart has 6. Eddie Griffin has 7. Richard Pryor had 12, and Martin had 4.
Okay. So where he get 9 from?
Why are your numbers off? Every single number you said was wrong, my nigga. And it wasn't off by a little bit.
I have 2.4 million tickets sold.
He said you get, as far as the amount of money that you sell for your tickets, that's what you get from Netflix. If you got that much, because you said you sold that, Kevin Hart said he sold 1.3 and he got 40. How the fuck is your math, right?
Well, I was tripping because I'm like, what special did he do for Netflix?
It's coming out.
Oh, he is shooting a special for him.
Yeah, he's shooting. That's what the next special.
I'm like, I know this nigga didn't just pro up like that. Gave him some shit that's already out.
I believe it's the one that he was supposed to be talking about his wife and shit that he been on the road doing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and talking about the situation where he cheated and all that shit. I think that's the Netflix special. And then
so he got 40 for one.
No, he got for 2. The other one is kind of like the.
So Dave beat him out though.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No, they got the same.
I thought Dave got 60.
Oh, yeah, he did get 60. Yeah. No, he got 90.
30. Because he did 4. Man, fuck it. He still got paid.
Yeah, he got paid.
You know what I mean? But, that, like, nigga, how the fuck can you go on that motherfucker and lie like that, though? Like, nigga, you went on that bitch like, nigga, I don't know.
He was confidently lying.
And then, shouts out to Kevin Hart. But then you tell motherfuckers that you own all your shit. And he said you don't. The white man own it, so they own him. What Kevin Hart say? Nobody owns me, though. That's American Gangster right there. I'm telling you, that's how he should have said that shit.
This nigga, he was lying so much, he said Tiffany Haddish's husband was a white man.
Yeah.
This is her husband, bro. Ain't nowhere close to being white.
White man own it, so they own him. Nobody owns me, though. I love that part. This nigga cat, man.
I don't know. I think this nigga on drugs again, bro.
That nigga famous for dumb shit this week. I know that.
Yeah, for sure.
You a fucking liar, my nigga.
Yeah, lying.
I don't even want to hear your motherfucking specials.
Lying like a motherfucker. I ain't never seen a nigga lie this hard, man.
Now, I know it's one thing about flexing, my nigga, but you can't flex when this shit is public information.
Yeah, bro. Google and fucked your whole argument up, my nigga.
I can tell you right now, nigga, I got 700,000 niggas sitting outside, bitch. You don't know.
If it's that easy, nigga, we got Lambos, we got motherfucking F-150s, nigga, with the motherfucking trailers with the boats on them bitches and all type of shit.
Nigga, we got a pit bull and a Rottweiler mix. We call it a Rit Roller, nigga.
And that bitch this big.
A pit Waller, fuck it. And it's the size of a Yorkie. nigga. We got all that. You can't like. I don't know, though. What like? Are you just trying to like? What the fuck was you doing? Like, I need the explanation, man. I need parts, man.
Yeah.
I gotta know why you said that shit, bro. You gotta clean that up.
Cause he high, bro. He looked like he was sweating and shit already.
But you go on this shit and fucking lie. And this nigga, the biggest comedian in the fucking world, came and told them niggas that you're lying.
And I think he done sold a Versace sign into that motherfucking jacket because that shit definitely didn't look like the Versace, bro.
I have on the Versace coat.
Oh, he was quick to open that little one.
It's a one of one. That's because the nigga at the flea market made that.
Then sold the Versace sign.
Out of here, man.
He the one in the Versace store.
I don't deny cat ain't got no paper. I know. I believe the nigga got paper, but I don't like. I mean, but why the fuck would you hate on a nigga like that though? You could get this you could have had the same thing.
You had it before he did.
But the crazy shit is you still have a draw as a comedian.
You just won the Emmy.
You can still put out content.
And that's the thing he was talking about Tiffany too. She didn't write none of that shit she said in Girl Trip. Nigga, you ain't write your episode of Atlanta that you just got an Emmy for, my nigga.
That's cool too, but
like, bro, you directly contradicting yourself as you talk. So for him that whole interview was fucked up for him. He shouldn't.
He should just let Red Grant talk.
In retrospect, he should have just laid back and played in the cut. Answered their little question and spent it right back to Red. He got a show this weekend. I'm here for my mans.
That shit fucked up, bro.
It exposed him and it made him look real bad out here.
I don't like liars.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Especially when you patent stats.
Yeah.
I don't like stat patters. What my stats is, what my stats is. If I tell you I ain't got no fucking money, nigga, I ain't saying that shit for sport. Yeah. Bitch, I ain't got no fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
And my definition of I ain't got no money is when I owe more than I have, then I'm broke.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. I don't give a fuck if I got 10 grand in my savings account. But if I owe 15, I'm broke, my nigga. Like, I'm down.
I heard Joe Budden talking about that, too. He said, nigga, if you got motherfucking $1 million and you owe 3, you still broke.
You broke, my nigga. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So why would I pass stats? But a lot of niggas do that type of shit. That's all Instagram is.
Because they insecure about their situation. Because
I don't give a fuck.
Like Kevin Hart said, he fucked up and he know it. He fucked over his whole opportunity.
The craziest shit, bro, like niggas will literally go broke to look rich.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Or make people think they rich. Well, realistically, a motherfucker gonna think whatever the fuck they think about me anyway.
That's why
I don't care.
That's why we look at people who keep up with the Jones like they stupid.
Man, like, nigga, you tripping.
I remember when we was younger, we used to try to get every Jordan release. We try to get all the new shit. Nigga, as you grow in age, bro, you realize all that shit don't matter, bro.
It don't. I'm remodeling my basement, nigga.
And this nigga
that's the type of shit that get me excited.
Exactly, bro. And this nigga twice our age, bro. So he should understand. He's supposed to know this shit by now, bro. Nobody give a fuck about all that stupid shit you talking about, bro. Talk the truth.
Say the truth.
You done real monumental shit in your career. Talk about that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Don't make up shit, because now we don't even look at that shit no more. We looking at you like a motherfucking liar. So you can't tell us shit no more.
Because niggas only report your losses.
He reported it himself, bro.
What I'm saying is, though, like, we're not going to talk about the good shit that he did. Now we're going to talk about all the fuck shit that he did. Or that he does. Because I think it's way more fuck shit coming down the pipe. I'm just being honest. Because the smoke that Kevin Hart brought, even though at the end he said he don't have, it's not about Cat Williams, nigga. It's about Cat Williams. It's about Mike Epps. Because I'm at the top of the food chain.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, bro, I'm going to get tired of my peers coming after me like I ain't shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't start in the fucking hole-in-the-wall clubs doing $20 shows. You feel what I'm saying?
That nigga said he shot 53 specials for other people.
Nigga, this nigga 39 years old. Like, I don't think people really look at the actual grind. Like, we look at the now. But this nigga been doing this shit for 20 years. Right? He just said on the club he be 40 next year. He started getting paid in the last 7-8 years. Nigga, that's a long motherfucking time.
And I think they get so mad because when they had the light, they didn't progress as fast as he did as far as his pay rate. This nigga went from making small wage. I think he skipped that whole middle ground just making good money.
That's because they weren't doing their job.
But that's
Kevin
what I'm saying.
Hart wouldn't have succeeded as fast as he did if y'all niggas would have been doing y'all shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Period.
They fucked over their opportunity and they basically fumbled the torch to his hands.
Like, oh shit, damn it, then boom, he took off with it. And he kept going. And like any good nigga that know business, nigga, the objective is to put the foot on their neck. Yeah. Cause I know at some point you gonna get tired of me.
Yeah.
So let me get this run let me get my $100 million, $200 million mark up.
And let me build my squad around me that's strong, that's gonna hold me up regardless.
So even if I gotta
doing.
fade the black, I'm still getting paid. You can still see me.
Or all they gotta do is just put the light back on me by putting me in something.
I don't even want the light. I had it already. Yeah. Thanks. I'm a family man. Let me do this for you.
Yeah, for him, because he's put himself in a position where he can walk away from it, and he don't have to do comedy ever again, like Floyd can walk away from boxing.
I don't know. It's just, man, people really need a wake up call, like, bro, like, and I don't think they gonna get it. Like, I don't care about what nobody think about me.
Yeah.
Not at all. Except for my family, my wife, and my kids. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everybody else, man. I don't give a fuck, man.
I feel the same way, bro.
Y'all niggas, like, y'all, it's all about getting to the goal, bro. Because realistically, I think differently than most people. I'm not okay with average shit. I'm not okay with that. You feel what I'm saying?
Same thing.
Yes,
bro.
nigga, I've been scouting the Rolls Royce race since they dropped that bitch. And I'm gonna get that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Now, that's a $450,000 car. Now, I know that's material shit. Y'all like, that's just material shit. Realistically, what the fuck else you gonna buy with money? It's material shit. Yeah. So, yes, I got my eye on certain shit. Nigga, I know what house I'm getting built. I already got the blueprints for the motherfucker.
That's what I was about to say. Before the car shit, my whole thing, nigga, I want this house to be, I can see it, bro. I can.
Oh, nigga, I'll show you the website,
myself
nigga.
Walking through my house.
Nigga, you put the plans.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you, like, the how many
the floor
bedrooms you want, how many
square feet.
No, it'll do all that for you. Dudes, how many bedrooms, like garage style, all that shit, and it'll give you plans.
Okay.
Like, you gotta pay for them, but you can screenshot it.
Yeah, give me that shit.
I got that shit. I chose the stone wall outside. I got a motherfucking 3-car garage, but up top is some shit on top of the garage because that's gonna be the media room. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. It's kind of dangerous because one of the cars blow up. But the car garage is 3 bays, but it's 2 deep, so I can get 6 cars in there.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's just, niggas want space. Niggas might have a couple bikes or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But that's the type of shit I think about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too, bro.
But I think a lot of people, they get into this, hood rich mentality. And it's deeper than that. You feel what I'm saying? Like nigga, like
bust is like a goal.
Like, nigga, that's the goal. Like, nigga, are you serious, nigga? Like, or a Rolex. Like, nigga, do you know that there's watches out there that cost way more than a Rolex, my nigga? Like if we talking about time, if we're talking about
and APs, that's all they know.
Nigga, I'm talking about, nigga, the $1 million Hublot. You feel what I'm saying? That's a $1 million watch, man. Yeah. That's a lot to say.
Philippe Pateks, nigga.
I can't even tell that much time, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a...
Or Patek Philippe. I said it back.
But yeah, you said it back as a dyslexic ass nigga.
Yeah, I got you back there. I
that. But what I'm saying is, bro, and what time we at?
1:30.
All right, we got to wrap it up.
No, we got enough.
All right. You said we got 1:54.
Yeah.
I still think that's enough time, though. You got something else on your chest?
Nah, I'm good, nigga.
All right, I'm just making sure, nigga. I got to see where you at with it.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about time. We good.
All right.
I thought you might have something.
I want to, y'all motherfuckers got to really, really rethink or reevaluate y'all motherfucking situation out here in these streets, man.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's not about what a motherfucker think about you. It's not what you have or what you don't. But I feel like everybody need to try. Yeah. Because most of us got kids. And the first thing you tell your kids is to aim high, make all goals lateral. If you ain't did that shit, you expect your kids to do that?
Yeah.
You gotta try.
Period. You gotta breed that shit and put forth a legacy for them niggas. So if you show them niggas how to do that shit, all they know is how to do that shit.
Bro, the best thing in the world isn't like one of the best feelings I got is when we first started doing this video shit, and I showed Tootie the shit on the TV. You know what I'm saying? Did the little
pulled it up on the YouTube,
and she was watching, and she was like, "Daddy, you on the TV?" I was like, "Yeah, I know." Fucked her up, but that's the type of mentality that I want my kids to have. Whatever you think you want to do it. Don't wait on nobody. Fuck what people think about you. Fuck what people. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about none of that, man. All I want to do is be the best I can be. So yes, nigga, I'm tired of this 40-hour shit because I know I'm smarter than that.
Yeah.
So I'm exercising it right now.
Yeah. Sharpen the tools.
But this has been episode 36 of Wordplay the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Yes. Nigga, do that shit. Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, Twitter.
All the
YouTube.
same Wordplay the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Don't be a hater all your life.
This has been... Oh, go ahead. Say your outro, nigga.
Oh, I said it already.
No, you gotta say your name, nigga.
Oh, I'm Dre Parker.
Nigga, it's your boy, Big J. I'm back to your boy, nigga.
Yeah. Oh, man, you tripping. Next week.
Nigga, episode 36.
What you mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends.